सर्कुलर आया है इसको बिल्कुल गलत समझते हैं, इस्लाम के उसूलों के खिलाफ है और जिन बुनियादों पे वहाँ की हुकूमत।
I am Rizwan Hassan and you are watching Rashmi News. I have with me today Syed Saadullah Hussaini, who is the president of Jamaat Islam in India. He's come on today tour to Bangalore. We have here and Jamaat Islami had into a meeting and they've brought out some resolution. In this regard, we want to ask you. So what was your main reason for you, to come here and have a resolution being done, and what are the resolution you have done?
Yeah, this is my routine organizational visit and several programs are organized on this occasion. So one important program was this meeting of Muslim intellectuals and religious leaders and social leaders. Around 100 leaders from different sections of society, they gathered and they had detailed deliberation on the situation in our country and the situation of Muslim community and the challenges that we have in our country today. And after detailed deliberation, a resolution was passed and that resolution was presented to media today. The resolution mainly consists three important points. Number one is it has raised serious concern over the fast decline of democratic and constitutional values in our country, the way draconian laws are being misused, the way elections are being conducted on the communal and caste lines and by dividing people and through hate speeches, and the way the economy is being handled, the way COVID crisis was handled and resulted into huge miseries for common people. So concerns were raised on all these issues. That was point number one. Point number two, it demanded the withdrawal of draconian laws, particularly CAA, the Citizenship Amendment Act. That is a divisive law and it divides people of India on the basis of religion. So the way farmers' law was farm laws were withdrawn. So the meeting demanded the withdrawal of these laws as well.
So you have taken a decision to go protest, like how did the farmers go? If in case
right now we have demanded and we have raised our demand. Later we'll think over what course of action is to be taken.
And third resolution.
Third resolution was about the happenings and developments in Karnataka. That same tendencies, they are being promoted in Karnataka also. Here also people are being divided on the lines of caste and community. Hate speeches, they have become very common, although it was rare in Karnataka, but now they have become very common. And the legislations like anti-compulsion laws are being presented in assembly. So concern was raised on all these developments and appeal was made to all democracy-loving and peace-loving citizens to come together, to stand up and raise their voices on these issues.
Will you be meeting the Chief Minister, giving any memorandum saying that we have taken this resolution because these bills, what we are doing is good, or
our state president, he has written to Chief Minister about some bills, including this anti-conversion law. Later we'll think about presenting this resolution.
So Jamaat Islam is one of the most popular and very strong, and you've got your base all over the country. So what exactly is because there is misconception everywhere that you don't need education, and why are you not in the political scenario, you don't fit into candidates, and which political party you support, and what type of people you want. So there's a lot of misconception. So what I have to say about that? Why don't you play an important role in the electoral reforms?
In electoral reforms, definitely we play a role. In political reforms also we play a role. But we are mainly a socio-political, socio-religious organization. We are not into active electoral politics. These two kind of movements, they are different movements, Electoral movements who are active in electoral politics, they are different. And movements who are into opinion building, who are in social reform, they are different. So we are second kind of movement. So regarding politics also, we are trying to mold public opinion. We are trying to mold public opinion with the aim to promote value-based politics, with the aim to promote right thinking and people with right conduct in political arena, and to stop people with criminal background. So for that, molding public opinion and creating social pressure, that is our main area of work. And in these areas we are working to bring different communities together, we are working to unite people irrespective of their caste, communal affiliation, and work for
So,
the
but-
true values in the country.
But there's always a suspicious look towards the Jamaat-e-Islami. What do you have to say?
I don't think people have any
Or
suspicion.
do you think the community itself is not coming into a whole and soul?
Now we are a very open organization, everything is open, everything is in public domain, and everybody can go and check our website, check our details, come to our office, become active with us in different struggles, and people from different caste and community background, very important people, they are also working with us. So I don't think now, earlier it might be there because of
The
misconceptions or because of our name. Earlier misconception
So
might
how-
be there, but now people they
How do you
know us.
see the present day government?
Yeah, I spoke about it, that the way they have handled the economy, it was not something which was expected, and we are critical of it. And similarly, the way communal polarization is being promoted by people in power, by politicians in power. So that is also something that is very serious, and that every Indian citizen need to take seriously.
The Jamaat-e-Islam plays important roles, during the election time. Now with UP election going to come, what would be the role of the Jamaat-e-Islam?
Same role will be played in UP also. We will create awareness in masses, and we will bring people from different sections together, and we will mobilize public opinion so that right thinking and people who believe in the constitutional values, they are promoted in.
But the opposition is divided. What have you to say?
We are talking to opposition leaders also, people from all political parties. We are talking, and general masses also. We are creating awareness. So we are not affiliated to any political party, irrespective of political affiliation. What we believe is the constitutional values and the well-being of people of India. With that purpose, we mobilize public opinion. So whoever comes, that is not our concern. But the true values, they should be promoted.
The anti-conversion bill is going to be placed. So what is your take on that?
That also I said in this conference, that we think that it is not in line with the spirit of our constitution. The conversion through intimate, through bribe or through coercion, that is definitely not acceptable. Everybody should oppose it. We also oppose it. That conversion should not happen through unlawful means. But to check that, already laws are in place. Laws are available. Through that you can check it. But the way that anti-conversion laws are being brought in different states, they show wrong intentions of the government. They want to check and they want to put barrier and obstacle in the practice of freedom of conscience. That is a very fundamental freedom or fundamental right that our constitution has given. So every adult citizen of India is mature enough and he has full rights to accept whatever faith he prefers.
So
And nobody can create any obstacle or any ban on it.
what have you to say about Wasim Rizvi? You have no objection. He is converted. He is going
I think that is no issue. That is non-issue. Non-issue, and nothing is to be commented on it. That is a very small thing, and there is no need to put any comment on it.
So Saudi government has, in the Friday sermon they have said that the Tablighi Jamaat, they are linked it to terrorism. So What have you to say on this? In Friday's sermon, they have, openly they have spoken about this. Do you think anybody is behind the Saudi government or Saudi government under some pressure?
That you analyze what are the motives behind it. That is your journalistic professional
No, but what have you to say about it?
professional job.
Tablighi
But
Jamaat.
our opinion is that is wrong, and we feel that it is a wrong decision, and everybody should have freedom to practice his faith and to propagate his faith. That is very fundamental to any civilized society, and it is against the universal consensus that everybody has freedom. So it is against that universal consensus, against Islamic principles, against universal consensus. So nobody can approve it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We had Sayyid Saad Hussain speaking to the chairman. He was of the view that CNRC should be repealed, and he said that everybody has got the freedom of speech and the religion. Rizwan Hassan, Mashaman News.